Hey, thanks for joining me on this PlayoutONE video. My name is Dave Briley-Jones, and as the title suggests in this one, we're going to be looking at FileCopy. What is FileCopy? Really useful tool, FileCopy, for importing files from around the world, as you'll find out in just a second. Let me just remind you, though, if you're new to the channel, then thanks for joining. Please do hit the subscribe button. You can find that by going to youtube.com/playoutone. The advantages of subscribing, if I can say the word, is that you will be notified straight away once we put out a new video. And there are lots coming down the line. So hit that subscribe button and you'll get priority access as soon as those videos are uploaded to YouTube. Okay, on with the show. Here we go. It's FileCopy, and this, as I like to call it, is the Swiss Army knife in your PlayoutONE system. What does FileCopy do? Well, when you couple it with Auto Importer, and if you've not seen the video on Auto Importer yet, link is in the description. FileCopy works really well. In fact, it's kind of like the brother to Auto Importer. Auto Importer, if you don't know, is essentially the system that monitors folders on your system, whether it be your PC or the network, and imports those files into PlayoutONE. So that's its job. FileCopy's job is to put the files there for Auto Importer to import. Now, where on earth are those files coming from? Well, it could be anywhere. In today's world, it could be FTP, could be the internet, could be from Dropbox, could be from another file from another PC on the network. It really could be a variety of different places. Certainly with syndicated shows, if you're signing up for a syndicated show, they're often set up on an FTP site that you have to log in and get, and often the file name will contain the broadcast dates for that file, and some systems will not be able to handle that because the date changes every single week. FileCopy can handle that. FileCopy can intelligently know, okay, I know the dates that need to be in that file and I'm going to go grab it. What does this mean? What this means is it's going to save you so much time every week. Let's take the American Top 40, for example, in the States. That file comes down in, I think it's 24 different bits every show. Now, if you're sat there downloading those manually every single week, then you need FileCopy because you set this baby up once and you tell it when to download the files. It will do it. It will do it on a schedule. It will email you to tell you if there's a problem. It really is the Swiss Army knife. So let's have a look at some of the things we've got in here. I'm going to take a look at Fox News. Fox News comes to us from an FTP site. So let's double click into one of our import jobs, as we call them. And straight away, you can see here a couple of settings. We've set up a description, Fox News. So we know exactly this is for Fox News. If I go to the source tab here, you can see all the different sources across the top. So we can pick up a file, a folder, an FTP. This is an internet file. We're actually pulling this down from the internet. I'll come on to that in just a second. Recording. So actually we can record an input on the sound card of this machine. We can record it. We can then save it. And then we can pass it off to Auto Importer to import. Typical uses for this may be, for example, let's say you're taking ABC News off the satellite. You're taking that at the top of the hour, we record it, and then we package it up into PlayoutONE for playback on the half hour. That could be a typical use for this. We've got other options, FTP upload. So FileCopy can upload files to an FTP if you want it to. It can also be set up to not download any files or upload any files. It can simply be set up to execute a PlayoutONE command if you want to. The beautiful thing about FileCopy is these jobs run on a schedule, a little bit like the Windows Task Scheduler. So if you need to execute a command at a specific time, you don't really want to put that in the PlayoutONE log, then this is the perfect way to do it because it can just run on that schedule. So let's go back to internet. So what have we got here? Well, we're actually downloading a single file here, and we're downloading it from the Fox News radio affiliate site with our password and username. When we download this file, we're going to rename it from whatever Fox News name it to this particular number here, 11545. We can set some metadata in here if we want to. The beauty of renaming it here and then passing it on to Auto Importer, it then means with an Auto Importer specific UID import profile that we can update the same cart every single time. which is great. So that's 11545 for our Fox News. Destination, we have said, please pass this on to Auto Importer, to the news and weather for classic hits. And on the schedule here, we're doing this every single day, every hour, at about 15 minutes after the top of the hour. Again, we can set up day parting in here as well. So for example, if you wanted to, I don't know, let's say you wanted to run this every day, run the schedule every day, but actually there's just certain parts in the schedule that you don't want to execute it, you can do this here in the day part grid, which is kind of cool. So that's a simple Fox News job. And when you hit save on that, it will tell you the next time it's going to run. So that's FileCopy in a nutshell. If you have any more questions on FileCopy, on how to use it, then please visit our help section, help.playoutone.com, or if it's something specific, do email support@playoutone.com, and one of our team will be glad to help. Thanks very much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more PlayoutOne videos, and I'll see you soon.